Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Boston Celtics have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Hornets? Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Murray out there with Morris. And it's Knipple in at the 3. And for the Celtics, we've got Derek White. Money out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Murray. And it's Jeffries in at the 5. Taking a look at Boston. Well, they and their fans expecting this series to end right here tonight on their home floor.
And it's what a lot of the experts were predicting before round one began. I don't think it'll be easy. These guys will not go down without a fight.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, when you compare what MP and his team have accomplished so far, very reminiscent of Isaiah Thomas and those bad boy Pistons. When I asked MP about it, he said, man, those guys have some grit. He appreciated the compliment, but said that there's still work to be done. It's all business.
He is indeed, and we thank you for that report. Knipple with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Fires from way outside. Rebound by Murray. Charlotte's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by White. There's Ball with the 3. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Tatum with the screen on Miller. And that's good for 3 points. A shot for Money. Money's got 6.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Miller the bounce pass. Knipple wide open and he fires. And again it's Charlotte with a 3.
Good to see Ball dishing it out there, especially to one of his perimeter shooters.
Here's Money. And the Celtics another 3.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Ball the pass to Morris. Miller with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Austin's gone 4 of 5 from 3-point land to get things going here in the first. And the basket by Money.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now here is Miller. Knipple misses the 3. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum with the screen on Ball. Money, no good. Hornets trail by 5. The tray. And Tatum pulls it down. Pass to Money. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Money's got 17 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Knipple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Puts up a deep 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
He was all alone on that one. 14 points for Con Knueppel.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so here's Charlotte following the bucket by the Celtics. Salon off target from outside. Here's Money. Brings to the hoop. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knueppel with it. Out guarded by Tatum. Ball with a wide open look. It's good on the putback.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And the basket by Money. Money's got 24 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Knueppel to the wing right side. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Money, what a play, simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell, that's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball. Some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Money comes in for Riley. And Derek White subbed in for Miles McBride. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Maurice checked in for Miles Bridges. They've got Jason Tatum. Michael Porter's out there with Brown. And there's Money. And it's White in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Hornets was a big factor. He had 36 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Murray a screen on Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Miller, no up. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Pass to Salon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Again, the Celtics good for 2.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Miller outside. Charlotte no good that time either. Celtics leading by 4. Shot from the wing. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Murray outside. Outside, Ball. Here's the screen. Pass to Branham. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Money. Branham pulls it in. Hornets trail by 3. And it's Ball in the corner. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jeffries is checked in, and Murray subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Brandon Miller. From outside the arc, Knipple no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Ball. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. There's a screen by Murray. The three. Boston grabs the miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And the basket by Money.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Murray, a screen on Murray. Ball against White. And they get it. And it's sent back by White.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Good, another from three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. And so it's Boston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast. And
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, they are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella? And that's all for us.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Morris is out there with Murray. And it's Knipple in at the small forward position. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Money. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Hornets shooting in this game, 45%. White against Ball. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. On the wing, Murray. Murray is screen on White. Ball, the pass to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Here's Knipple. Looking to get it going. Offensive rebound.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Money. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Timeout.
58 points for Money.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Kneppel. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Now, here's ball. Murray is screen on White. Kneppel. And it's the Hornets another 3.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more. He's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Fades and shoots. And the basket by Money. Money's got 60.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
In the corner, Kneppel with it. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Tatum, right wing, lets it go with the 3. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there for Money. And the Celtics lead by 15. Pass to Murray. Now Ball. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's the 3. And good. The 3-point shot. Good for Money.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Oh, Morris in position. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Put that bucket in no time at all. 69 points for Money.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Yep, that one goes in there.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Money, no good. Hornets trail by 14. Here's Miller, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. The Hornets also with a sub. Salon's checked in. Ball feeling it out a bit. Morris with the screen for Ball. Takes a 3. Porter pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Ball against White. Morris with the screen for Kneppel. He got it again. Sensational.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out.
The fourth quarter time, man. On your feet. Let's make some noise.
Going with almost an entire new group. Jeffries is checked in. Money comes in for Jaylen Brown. White is checked in for Riley. And Murray subbed in for Miles McBride. Derek White is out there with Murray. Then there's Jason Tatum. And there's Money. And it's Jeffries in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Ball. And it's sent back by White.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Good! And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 18. And again, another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game.
In fact, he's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics leading by 19. Here's Money. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball against White. In the corner, Knueppel with it. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Boston.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate.
And another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in the game. It has been a masterful performance. Miller outside. Puts up a three. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Money. And yep, another basket.
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, G.A., the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. So, a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Here's McNeely. And the three off target. From downtown. And another one falls. Amazing.
A new all-time mark for points in a postseason game, passing his own previous record. I think that just about says it all.
What a score. You talk about the elite offensive threats to ever play in the game. He's arguably the very best. He brings such joy to his fans and such great work to his team.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he is.
Good, another from three.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range, so fun to watch, putting on a show on the big stage. Here's Money, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That free throw good for Miller. Both free throws good for Miller. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round one. 4 games to